Hey team, just wanted to make this quick video and run through managing and optimizing our Google ad campaigns, specifically our YouTube ad campaigns for our clients. So as you know from the initial upload, each client is going to have 11 campaigns each, okay? And of those 11 campaigns, after letting these campaigns run for the first 24 hours, we should expect to see at least 2 to 3 winning campaigns, meaning 2 to 3 campaigns that are producing conversions at a cost per conversion of less than $100. You can see here, this is producing at 66. These two are producing above 100, so we would go ahead and pause these campaigns. So I'm just going to walk through that process, showing you how we kind of cut the fat and focus in on our winning campaigns and pause our losing campaigns. That's essentially what you're going to want to do. So we'll use Robert Lingold as the client example. So I'm just going to search for Robert Lingold, and this is already pulled up, but I'll just search it again just so you see how you do that. And you're going to filter the campaigns by the particular client that you're working on. Okay. Once you do that, you're going to sort by cost because you want to focus in on the campaigns that are producing or that are spending the most money. Okay. This way you can more efficiently spend your budget and drill down into the campaigns that are actually, converting under $100 per conversion. So I'm just going to go through and select all of the campaigns that are producing at a higher cost per conversion than we want, so above 100, or also just any campaigns that aren't producing at all. And I'll show you what that looks like. So again, this is 131 cost per conversion. So let's go ahead and check that box. This one has spent 85 without a lead. Typically, anything over about $90 without a lead, I'm going to pause. But so this is almost ready to get paused. I'll let it run for a little bit more just to see if it converts. But generally speaking, you want to keep on the campaigns that are producing leads at less than $100. Like this one, for example, 39. You can see we only spent $39 and got one lead for a cost per conversion of 39. So we're obviously going to keep that one on. And then the rest of these, they haven't spent enough money yet for us to really make a decision. You want to make sure that you're only turning off campaigns once they have spent around $100. If it's spent over $100 and have not produced a submitted lead form, then we're going to go ahead and pause that campaign. Okay. So it looks like I've checked all the campaigns that have underperformed or have produced a lead above $100. So I'm just going to go ahead and click edit and then pause those campaigns. Okay. Now let me just refresh my screen. And it's going to continue to show you only the campaigns that are still enabled. So once you've paused the losing campaigns, you're going to drill into the winning campaigns and see of the winning campaigns, which of the ads are performing the best. So within each campaign, there's one ad group, and then within each ad group, there is 3 video ads, one of which will be typically the clear winner. And we'll kind of drill into that so you can see what that looks like. So let's let this load here. Okay, so now let's drill into the winning campaigns. Let's go into this one first since it's produced 2 leads. And again, you're going to sort by cost. Okay, so just click into the campaign name. Click into the ad group. And then you're going to see 3 ads, okay? And then let's look at the data of the 3 ads to see which of the 3 ads we should keep running and which of the ads we should pause. So here, let's see, and always make sure that your data should be all time just to make things easy. Oops. So you're seeing all the data from the campaign, and you can see here that this video has produced a conversion at $55. That's solid. This video has spent 54, also produced a conversion, so we can leave those on. And then this video looks like it spent $24 with no conversion. So in this case, I would just go ahead and pause this ad and then let these 2 ads continue to run, since they have both produced a conversion at a very good price. Okay, now at this point, you would just go back to all campaigns, filtered by, of course, the client name that you're working on, and then you would just drill into the next campaign. Since this one doesn't have any leads yet, let's just let that run for a little bit longer until it hits 100. If it hasn't produced a lead at 100, then we can go ahead and pause it. Let's see, for this one, looks like we have gotten a lead. So let's go ahead and drill into this campaign and see which of the videos actually produced, so we can kill the videos that have spent money and did not produce a conversion. Okay. And basically that's really the process. From a very high level point of view, you're basically just pausing campaigns that don't produce a lead. And then of the campaigns that do produce a lead, you're just going into each of those and pausing the ads that did not produce. So that way we're only spending our money on the videos that actually are converting for us. Okay. And you can see here, this is a way that we're going to drive our costs down, because then we're only spending money on the videos that are leading to conversions. Okay, so you can see here, these two videos did not produce a lead at all, yet they spent $18. This one has spent 20 total and has converted. So let's just go ahead. And it might be a little bit too early to tell because we don't have much data here yet, but I'm really more so just using this client as an example. Typically, when you launch a new Google Ads campaign, you want to let it run for 24 hours for a full day. Then you want to check it the same time next day that you launch the campaign to see, what winners you have and what losers to pause. Okay. So being that this campaign is still early on, I'm actually going to let all of these 3 videos continue to run. And then we'll just move on to the next campaign. And then maybe later down the line, later on that following week, you can check back into the campaign and see which of the videos to pause based on their spend. Typically, if a video ad has spent, like at the ad level, if the ad has spent, let's just say $60 and has not produced a lead, then you're typically going to want to turn that ad off. Okay, and because more than likely you're going to have another ad within that campaign that is producing at a much lower cost than that. So keep that in mind. Now, is there any more optimizations that we can do here? Not really, because again, it hasn't spent so much money at this point, and we've already kind of optimized. We've already kind of turned off the campaigns that have not produced or have produced at a higher cost, and then we've also already optimized the campaigns that have produced. This way, again, we're spending our money on the videos that are actually converting for us and pausing the losers. That's essentially what you're doing throughout this entire process. It really is just a process of elimination, of basically just killing the losers and investing more into the campaigns and the ads that are producing conversion. So I hope this brief training was helpful. Hopefully we can get on later this week and have a little bit more hands-on training. This way we can go through the campaigns together. And besides that, let me know if you have any questions, and talk to you soon.